Welcome to the party. It's your boy Malatent, back again for another day. Path of Exile. We're sitting here. What we're trying to do is we're just trying to get through, figure out what we're gonna do today. Seems like are we dead yet? Just said glass cannon. That's hey. You're supposed to poison them fast enough that it doesn't actually cause any problems. I understand. I've been testing a couple myself, doing some modifications, things like that. Give me a second. Phone needs power. All right, my phone got power now. Okay, so I understand that statement, sir. I really do. I really do. It is hard. It is very hard to make a shadow. Of course, my wife is broadcasting to every place, knowing that I'm on stream. I love her. Explosive concoction? Yeah, so explosive concoction. I was sitting there and I was thinking about explosive concoction because of two things. One, it uses flasks, utility flasks, instead of a health flask. That's why I like it better than I like poison concoction, because I always have a health flask that's to save my life. Explosive concoction just eats away those other flasks that I'm not using. So, and it also another thing with the poison explosive concoction. Sorry, you have when you got purity of elements on, things like that. It comes out to be pretty good. Now I haven't gotten it up high to verify it's going to be good, you know, long-term high level stuff, but I've run it on the low side.
Hello.
One-handed cast on crit cyclone is probably where I'm going, or staff. Either way, I need max block for gauntlet. That's true. You need max block. Now,
go with courage.
Or if you don't have max block, you need to be able to withstand somebody smacking you in the eye. You know, that's the key. Is somebody got to be able to smack you in the eye, and you got to be able to withstand it. What's up, Sheepish? How's it going? How's it going? I've had a hard week, Sheepish. A hard week. My son just got in yesterday. That's the reason why I didn't stream last night. My son got in yesterday, and I forgot to announce that too, so everybody knew. My son came in yesterday. We've been spending some time and everything like that. We kind of watched TV, hung out, did some talking, you know, the normal stuff that happens when your child comes back home. So he came back home. That's been a pretty fun thing. Now, of course, he has a computer upstairs, and then he was like, "Hey, can I use your computer?" And I'm like, "Why you want to use my computer?" And he's like, "Hey, I just want to do this, etc., etc." So he got down here, used my computer, of course. And when he used my computer, I was sitting there and I was like, why isn't my stuff working? And I got up this morning. So I got up early this morning. And the reason why I got up early this morning is because I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. So what happened was, I was like, where's my, you know, what am I supposed to do? You know? So I got up, I turned on everything. I was checking the audio, checking the video, and guess what? Audio wasn't there. I was like, you wouldn't have been able to hear that. And keeping up the nation, the best in the world. Yes, well, thank you very much. He had to come back. Come visit, and everything. So, but he messed up. He messed up the audio on my system from a Canadian. So, but either way it goes, we got this. He got it. We got him. Got up. Got running. And it took me maybe about 10, 15 minutes to get my audio back so that everybody could hear my audio. How did that happen? Well, see, what he wanted to do yesterday, this is what happened. He was like, hey, I want to, it's not streaming exactly. He wanted to do something. How to explain it? He wanted to Discord talk and do Discord. And he's not twitching, he's Discording. So he's doing a Discord share with his friends and talking about the game. And he does that on a regular basis with his friends. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, well, can't you do that on your machine? He's like, no, blah, blah, blah. And all this, gave me all the excuses. And then he decided to come down here and use mine. I'm like, oh. So he started using my machine. When he started using my machine, at first, I will say, at first, I was okay. You know, no problem. I understand this is going to suck. No, well, at first I was telling him no. I told him, not going to happen. You can't use my machine. Then, of course, as a father, I gave in. So he started using my machine. Now he did this last night between the time I was like, okay, blah blah. I needed at 7 o'clock so I can stream and everything. He was like, okay, and so he went past time, and then after he went past time, now y'all tell me what y'all think. He went past time, and then after he went past time, he was like, Dad, I really like to watch a movie, et cetera, with you. So let's have family movie. So 7 o'clock, 7:15, 7:30, okay, blah blah. Time to have family movie. Y'all think that was intentional, or do you think that was just like, oh, he forgot and everything like that? I watched the movie with him. Don't get me wrong. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I watched it. We had family movie night. Don't get me wrong. I had family movie night with my son and everything like that. Well, son, my daughter came down, my wife came down. We all had family movie night and everything. So, but I would like to point out, I think that was a setup. Just FYI, I think that was a setup. Yeah, he missed. Yeah, I think he misses me too. But yeah, so that's where the everything is right now. Hold up a second. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, so but that's what's going on. I think and then so he missed me. We did a family thing. We kind of played, messed around yesterday. Oh, let me give y'all something. That boy had me. It was yesterday, so it's lunchtime for work, right? So I raced to the airport to go pick my boy up, right? So I'm gonna get home and then get back online. I raced to the airport to go get that boy. I'm coming all the way back to the house, and when I get back to the house, I'm sitting there like, I'm trying to get back to the house is where the problem starts. I'm trying to get back to the house and there's a car wreck. Backlogs everything, right? Then I'm trying to get back to the house again. Another car wreck. And I'm sitting there like, why is there so many car wrecks? I don't understand why there's so many car wrecks. And so I'm sitting there trying to figure out, and I'm always like, okay, another car wreck. It's not that big of a deal, etc. Then it's like they shut down the highway because there's such a huge car wreck. Now, this car wreck coming from the airport. Car wreck on the 225. Then on 25 going toward the house, there's another car wreck. I'm like, really, people? We can't stop having car wrecks? I'm like, that's just a lot of car wrecks, people. A lot of car wrecks. All right, so let's go ahead and so let's also talk about Path of Exile 2, since we everybody's playing Path of Exile 2, acting like, hey, Path of Exile 2, we're gonna play this, and they're gonna burn out before it comes out. I mean, I see all these people online playing, and I'm like, you're gonna burn out. The game is bad enough. Let's put it like, the game is bad enough. And you gonna sit there and you gonna play? Oh my gosh, these people crazy. They lost their mind. You gonna actually play the game. Don't you know that the game is terrible? Oh, hold up. The game is terrible. You don't wanna do that. You don't wanna do it. Of course, I couldn't find it. Oh, Court, hold up. You got a Tangy, a boss key. Hold up. Okay. All right. Hold up. Sarah Lynn got that first. I got to make sure everybody knows he got first. Okay. I am ready with the, I am ready. Everybody ready to join the boss fight? Let's go ahead and get this. This is, everybody should be ready to do it, because he's about to start a boss fight. He started a boss fight. He got a key. I have joined. Everybody else join. Let's get this boss fight together. Hey, we got Sheepish, got Sarah Lynn, got me, oh yeah, we got 4 people. Let's go. We got 20 some odd seconds. Anybody else? Nope. So I'm stopping to see the boss fight. The boss fight's in the top right corner over there. It's over the left corner, right corner to me, left corner to you guys. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, he screams. Sheepish did 11. Ari did 11. I took 24 points of damage, really? I missed. Man, I'm the worst fighter out of all of us. Hey, why am I taking all the damage? I keep jumping up in the front and getting smacked. Oh, yeah, you don't exist. That's true. All we did is half dead. I missed again. All we did yet missed again. Man, we ain't making this fight. All we did yet's almost out. Oh, look at this. Sheepish ain't even taking no damage. What's up with that? Sheepish needs to get hit. There we go. Sheepish got a hit, finally. Sheepish got hit twice, back to back. That's not good. Oh. This fight's lost. We done lost this fight. Oh, we got smoked. All right, so there's some stuff I'm gonna do real quick. I haven't done it yet and everything like that. So just in case y'all don't know, what I'm doing is I'm actually finally in the interface. I'm trying to figure some stuff out, but I'm in the interface. I've got all these things that are in my inventory. I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do a mass sacrifice. Because in case y'all didn't know, you can go to the interface, right? And there's this thing called sacrifice. You can sacrifice items for experience. And so what I'm doing right now, let me just show y'all. Might look kind of weird because we're doing it. I'm doing it over and over again. But right over here on the left, there's this little thing where you can sacrifice for experience, and that level you can kind of level you up. So this is my current experience. I need 6,000. So what I'm doing is I'm going through. You see, I scroll all through it. I have all this, and it's like 100 experience here. You know, a 96 experience there. Let me get that out of the way because that definitely looks kind of weird. So, just in case y'all didn't know that was there, that's a possibility to go ahead and get that sacrifice done. I'm joining the dungeon. There you go. I joined the dungeon, but I'm sacrificing those items to get some experience. So. Now, let's get back to what we were talking about. There's a lot of people that are actually playing, and what they're doing is they're playing, what you want to call it? They're playing Path of Exile 2. And I see them. And I'm like, y'all don't really want to do that. And it's like, they are playing so heavy on Path of Exile 2. And it's like, I couldn't do it. Because, I mean, y'all tell me, the game's hard enough, right? And you're gonna I get frustrated because I can't get anywhere unless I use a meta type game configuration, right? So these guys are going through and they're going through and they're playing, and they're going through and they're playing, but then when it comes down to it, they're playing and they're gonna burn themselves out. Because when it comes time to play again on the new league, it's gonna be like, oh, I gotta go through the campaign again, you know? And so I'm wondering how these guys are gonna survive. How they gonna survive, because it comes down to it, it's gonna be like, they gotta play it again and stuff like that. So that's my problem. That's my problem. I don't know. Let's get to getting.
Just can't bring myself to...
Really?
The weak deserve death. I've seen your strength.
Really?
Strong and reasonable. I like you, Exile.
Thanks to your warm night.
This is my Cyclone Summoner build. It's a build that I've played like, I don't know how many times. I just adjusted it to play with what's one name that thing? With Dark Monarch. I adjusted it so it can play with Dark Monarch, that's all. No, it's a summon phantasm. Summon Phantasm build. Ooh, are we dead yet? You just made me think of another build. So, since Are We Dead Yet just made me think about it. I have not done this in a while because it didn't work real well. I wonder if it'll work now. And what the situation is, animated weapon. So with animated weapon, one of the problems with animated weapon was getting animated weapon to function with a cyclone summoning type situation. There was a problem, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. The problem was you're generating and you're overriding the minions constantly, so they're not able to actually stay up and attack. You would be recycling through your enemy, through your minion. So what would happen is, I'm attacking or I'm cycloning. I do what I need to do to generate, and then I pop the generation to pull an animated weapon. Well, guess what? You only had a little bit of animated weapons. So what would happen is, an animated weapon that was actually attacking would disappear. So let's say I'm doing DP, the DPS is 5 attacks a second. And what would happen is I would summon or create an animated weapon, which would kill an animated weapon. And it would constantly kill the animated weapon before, it'd constantly kill an animated weapon. So what was going on was you were losing DPS because the animated weapon would only be alive for X period of time. And so let's say the animated weapon would be supposed to attack 5 attacks a second, but he's only getting 2 attacks because I keep constantly animating it, killing it off, pulling a new one in, killing it off, pulling a new one in, right? So what happened was it was a terrible build situation, right? Because you couldn't maintain DPS because it was always overriding and killing out the guy that you had. So it wasn't worth it. It was never worth it. So let's get to where we're to what Are We Dead Yet just made me think about. With the Dark Monarch, with the Dark Monarch, will I have enough animated weapons that it wouldn't matter?
Thanks to your hard work, we have at last pinpointed the...
You know what I'm saying? So, could it be worth it? It's a possibility. Hold it.
Hello. Be careful.
So my question is, should I try it? Should I try it? So, and are we dead yet? This is what's going on. There is a weapon called Soul Rest. It has a trigger level 25 summon phantasm skill when you consume a corpse. So what you do is you take that, you add in summon phantasms on top of it. And so what happens is you summon phantasms, you usually have 11, or the maximum you can have is 11 of them out. But when you have the Soul Rest, you get 10 from the Soul Rest, you get 11 from the gym. They do stack, so you get 21. Then what we did was we added in the congregation support, which gives us an extra 38% to that. So we get a total of 60 total, 60 total, because 38% on top of that gives us a particular number, which takes us to whatever, and then we get this, which is doubles our base. So then that doubles our base, our base, and then it takes us up to about 60 summon phantasms. Now, summon phantasms, you can constantly summon them, because their bolts don't disappear. When they pop, they disappear. So when he attacks and he shoots, and he dies and it pops back up somewhere else, the bolts are still going, the bolts still exist, they still hit the enemy. So that's the one good thing about the summon this. Now, when we sit there and we're talking about animate weapon, it operates different. And then my question is, does animate weapon have any boosts? So I get a speed boost for every summon phantasm that pops up. And so nope, nothing from summon. There's nothing that I'm gonna get benefit wise from having multiple animated weapons. It was just something I was thinking about. All we did yet had sidetracked me onto something that might have been interesting. Hold up. I've got a slight problem. I like that one. Hold up. Okay.
It seems you possess bravery and foolishness in equal abundance.
Just do it.
Your methods are brutal.
If you think
Your methods are brutal. You remind me.
Better a deal than having to.
Come on.
I just can't bring myself to.
the weak deserve death. I've seen your strength. Strong and reasonable. I like
There
you,
we
Exile.
go. There we go. Ah, that kind of sucked, but that's okay. We survived. No wonder I died. I was fighting that guy. All right, identify.
Till
Boom.
next time, shall we keep, Savior?
Ah. Okay. All right. So let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
Hello. Journey well.
So let's start looking at some of these things. Okay, so any hybrid flask. So we got to create a hybrid flask. In case y'all don't know what that we got to do, a hybrid flask so that we can All right, so let's go here. And then let's do. Oh, okay, good. All right, let's do. Wiki. Hybrid. All right, create a hybrid flask. What do we gotta do? It used to be able to provide us on the wiki. It doesn't give us. Okay, let me go. Hold up. Vendor recipe. And search for hybrid. There's a hybrid weapon. One hybrid flask. Okay, I need fusing, life, and mana. Okay. I've never made one, so that's the problem. So we gotta take a fusing. Gotta take a life and a mana.
Greetings.
Sell it. I made a hybrid flask. I gotta make an agate, citrine, or thing amulet. So let's go ahead and amulet. Amber, lapis, and amber, lapis, and a orb of transmutation.
Keep your life to your own.
All right, so let's go ahead and amber, lapis, like a spell. Uh-oh. That's amber and jade. There we go. Amber, jade, orb of transmutation.
Greetings.
These are things I don't remember doing. There we go, Peddler's Produce. There we go.
Courage.
We got that challenge out the way. All right, let's see what other challenges we got. Master of Missives. Okay, I gotta continue to do maps and try to get Nico missions done, and then try to do June missions. And as long as I do those, I can get to, as long as I can get 30 before the end of the league, I got that one covered. Okay, got it. Defeat 200 map bosses in rare maps while they're at least 80 item quantity. Okay, so that means I got to continue to do maps. Deadly Deeds. Let's see what we got. Wow. That kind of sucks. Okay, so I got to do more hives. How many challenges am I aiming for? Let's see. This gives me gloves. This gives me body armor. This gives me the helmet. I'm going for that 36. I need 36. And as you can see, I barely got any. Okay, turn in divination cards. Granting. Okay, so I gotta go here and
Greetings.
get my divination cards.
Farewell.
Oh, no full stacks. Hold up, I got a full stack. There you go. Turn that in.
Hail, God Slayer.
All right, so that means I'm gonna have to change my outlook on divination cards. Hold up. I gotta go back in here. So my outlook on divination cards has now changed. I gotta take all divination cards.
God Slayer.
Greetings.
You ever going to work on Project Assassin? Yes, I've been working on Project Assassin. Hold up. Did you? I haven't even been on that long, dude. I've only been on an hour. I got Project Assassin. I still got to do things in this one. I mean, geez, calm down. All right. You're running another one up, and okay, you got another idea. But I've had a lot of ideas. None of them work so far. But I have a lot of ideas. Okay, let's see here. All right, complete a vendor recipe to receive each of the following items. How do you get Cobra Lash to Peacock to Energy Blade, Spell Blade, Cast on crit cyclone vol tactic burst. I'll be blind in an hour, but the damage comes from stacking life and ES. Hopefully there's an MTX for vol tactic burst. Okay. Oh, lethal leaders. Okay. I gotta do Uber Aziri. Zaro. Zaro? I did a Zaro. Not Uber mode. Level 80. Gotta be Uber. Uber or Zaro. Remarkable Realms. Yeah, I'm still working on this one. This is ridiculous. I don't know about that one. So I got my Legion in place. I gotta get the other ones. Complete maps with 8 of the following scarabs. At least tier 14s. Yeah. I'm working on that one. So let's see here. Man, gee whiz, these things are just sucky to do. Corrupt the gem buff become either a level 21 or 23 quality. Alright. Have a total of 300 quality on all socketed gems. That's gonna be terrible. Okay, yeah, I can check to see if there's an MTX for you. Hold up a second. Voltaxic, where is it? Where is it? Skill effects. Nope, there is no Voltaxic burst.
You might consider a will.
Thanks to your hard work.
I'm gonna do this one real quick. Woo! Let's go.
It was not you before. Humanity has left you right there. Beasts belong behind bars.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that. that because I have no clue what it's doing. Oh.
Hello. Farewell. Hello.
Well, before I do that, let me make
Keep your
sure.
life to your own. Hello. Journey well.
Thanks to your hard work.
Investigation. I'll take care of this one.
Storming in here like that. Completely disrespectful. Forget the past. Bugger. How about a rematch, eh? You said prison cell. I hear holiday.
You say prison cell, I say holiday. Okay. I hear you. Doesn't sound like you're enjoying yourself though in prison. All right, so there we go.
Hello. Keep your life to your own.
I need to get these unique maps I don't have. Oh, my back just cracked, guys. Oh, that was a loud one, too. That was a loud one. Okay. Let's see here. Go. Well, it did say I gotta do something. Ooh, hiss. There we go. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I can't believe I can baste myself by cutting a deal with you.
Not again. The price of fame, not even the rib.
When you meet the life of every
There we go.
Make your wish.
All right. There we go. There we go. Woo. One thing about that back crack is I cracked my back. Now that I cracked my back when I stretch, my back hurts. That's old. That sucks. When you get old. Whoa! So these treasure troves are actually pretty good in currency generation.
They clearly don't trust you, Karui.
Death's the only. You honor the way. I just can't. Really?
Did you set out to become like the...
You honor the way. I must confess. Take your prize and go.
Come on, come on, come on. Gotta get my guys back up. Gotta get that number of minions up. Come on, people.
It seems you possess bravery and foolishness in equal abundance. I face death before. Killing me will bring you no. So be it.
Hello.
I am no beast of burden.
That's a lot of pickup.
Hello. Go with courage.
3. Boom.
Hello.
Oh.
Keep your life to your own.
All right. Splinters. Woo! Get it to maximum, baby. Threes.
Hello. Farewell.
All right. All right. All right. All right. There we go. Da, 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 da.
Hello.
There we There's a lot to get done. Look at something quick. Our main problem that we have with shadows All right, so let's go ahead and let's look at a couple of different things. First and foremost, what we need to do is we need to look at the shadow. Go back. Come on, come on. There we go. Let's see what we got. Come on. There we go. Okay. A problem we have with these and using these is these don't have enough tack power. I'm just sitting there looking and seeing exactly what we have out there for the shadow. Sword Storm, Ready Retaliation. Okay. Claw. What I'm doing is I'm just kind of trying to look through to see exactly what we got. Available. So we got now. Don't get me wrong. That's
Low on mana.
I don't like. Uh, I don't like the way that they've been treating us. Get rid of that weapon. Wait, that. So chaos, that. Let's keep that. Let's keep that for now. Let's keep him for now. Okay, so we need to figure out what we're going to do. All right. There is a possibility. Ah. How are we gonna do this? Let's put that one in place.
Hello. Goodbye.
I greet you.
I knew.
Hello.
So, we got power charge on crit. Yeah, man.
Be kind, if you can.
Yeah, might as well.
Toodles.
We opens the gate. We Deshret has may fear guide you.
There we go. Do that for now.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
All right, let's go here. There. Nope. Nope, not there either. Back to the main thing. All right, talk to these people right there.
Good luck.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to go back.
Hail, Godslayer.
OT strike. Doing some testing. After you get it started, it's actually pretty okay, but we need to get real on it. That one would not be there. That one would not be there. We could do that, that, and this. And we'll pull that one. We go back to Act 1 and get what we really would have. Let's go try to figure out all the things we could possibly really have. Which is that one.
God hasn't abandoned us.
So this is a possibility what we... Oh, hold up. We would actually have... Grace. And that.
Just need a mouse.
Yep. No matter what, it's a bad situation.
Low on mine.
So one of the things we would have to do is ensure we get one of these. Nope. I got the wrong one. I got the wrong one. We would need... It'd be double claw. It would be double claw. And let's just get it. Got nothing else to do. And then I would do... There we go. Let's look at it. Cast Fire Burst on hit. That's... Oh. Yeah. And then we gotta do... There we go. So we'd had to pull something. I'd pull this for that one. And then after I pull that one for that one, I would do Skitter. I think Skitter. It. There you go. Skitter would fit. And then there would be one other thing that we would do to actually increase our damage output. Now this is just to verify we can get some type of functionality out of it. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work. As with all other things, we have problems.
Not all murders are equal.
And where the problem comes in is, okay, let's do this. That works for one thing, but it doesn't work for us. If we run this route, we would have to do. Do that. And we would do every attack is 12. Oh, that's
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Let's get rid of that. I feel that there is some other tweaks we do before we get. That's all the tweaks. Think. P. Let's go here. Refund that one, that one, that one. Add in. Refund one more. That. Now I need to get Assassin's Mark.
God Slayer, good day.
Exile.
All right, so now I got the Assassin's Mark. If I do that, then eventually. There is something else we can look at. Mechanically, I'm just looking for mechanics right now. Let's look at funds we own. Funds we own. This requires level 60, which is not what we can do.
What do you need now? I'm yes. What do you need now? I'm watching you.
So there's a problem. Ah.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
All right, so let's go ahead and look at some stuff. I get okay, so when I crit, I get it. Not a problem. When I crit, I get it. My crit's there. I ain't got a high crit. Alright, let's see. % crit chance, which sucks. This gives me a 10% crit chance. Oh, I can pull some stuff. All right. Gotta do some more things since we ain't doing those things. Let's worry about that later. That. Change the belt to a strength belt. Let's throw that in. See, there we go. Then that puts that there. All right, let's try that. %17 chance. Yay! Then let's do what's his name removal.
Let's fix what's broken.
And let's go here. And let's there. That's good, but it's not. I mean, it's working, but I feel that that's gonna be a little bit dangerous. Danger. Just practicing, just practicing. What we're doing is, Sucker Man, is we have, Are We Dead Yet and I are still trying to figure out the best way we can get through a gauntlet with an assassin. So we're working on assassin type configurations that we could be doing. And I'm looking at what I'm mainly doing right now is I'm looking at mechanics wise. Will certain things work, function, you know, and things like that. So that's what I'm actually working on right now. So for me, there are some outstanding situations that I gotta try to figure out. And one of them so is it we ain't wearing anything that got okay, yeah, let's do this. I gotta do another one. All right, so how would that work?
Just need a mouse.
So that's a couple of different things that would be nice. All right, let's look at a couple of things. Take off a couple of things we're depending upon. Chaos damage adds damage over time multiplier with a buff. And if you're poisoned, that's an actual DPS increase. This. All right, let's put this one. Let's do that. Pull that. And then what we're looking for is we're looking for something like that. How many times I played RF Elementalist, I should know that. But my memory is potato. Trust me.
Yes.
It is a standard. It's standard. I'm the same way, trust me. I'm the same way. All right, so I'm gonna pull this.
Bye.
What I want, what do I want, what I want? You can get attack speed on the ring, right? Get an attack speed on the ring, right? Yeah. Ring. Yeah, you can. I haven't played it since the other day. I do plan on playing it during the time frame everybody's gonna be playing. And I did play it this league, well, the league that just came out. But I plan on playing it again as soon as PoE 2 comes out. Because while PoE 2 is irritating the heck out of most people, i.e. me, I'm gonna just be like, okay, I gotta go do something else. Wonder how hard it is to get attack speed on a ring. That seems like a lot of things I use there. That's cast speed. Oh, that was good. Oh, the back snapped again. Oh, wow. So we have some slight issues. One of the slight issues that we're having is attack speed. So the most we can get is 3 attacks per second. At this time. We want more than that. And the reason why we want more of that is more than that is because we want to get our attack speed up to at least 6, maybe 7 a second. So that actually might be something we need to adjust. So if I go Act 2, I think it's Act 2 that I can get this in.
Yes.
Not Act 2. It's probably Act 1 then. Go back to Act 1.
What little help I can offer. Be well.
We're gonna look at something real quick. And see which one's better. Early on, anyway.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Okay, so okay, so go here. Why? I think we're gonna have problems with this configuration. That would be dead. I would be dead. So sad. All right. That is where we're going. PoE. Wiki. I'm going to do the first weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then maybe Monday, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm starting Last Epoch. Just a FYI. Going back to Last Epoch because there's no way in the world I'm gonna be. It depends. If they balanced it a lot and I can actually play the character that I want to play, then I might go further. But let's just be honest. This is PoE doo-doo. There's no way in the world that they're gonna do what they need to do. No way that they're gonna do what they need. You get bored? I don't get bored. I just get irritated. I could understand that. I get irritated, and that's my main problem with PoE 2. I get irritated. I'm running through. I got good. I'm good as I could possibly be, and I still can't beat a boss. There, and everybody's like, well, you could do this. And it's like, what am I gonna do? Switch to a different power set? Run a completely different power set than what I want to run, so I can get to the end game, so I can switch back to the power set that I want to run to run Waystones. That doesn't work. No, actually not. That's actually incorrect. I'll call you out on that, sucker man. If you do minions a specific way, they are strong as heck. They will destroy anything if you just run them a certain way. An example is I'll pull it. I'll pop this back up right now. Just show you the minions you should be running. Oh, of course it opens up on the. Yay! I love you too. I love you, me too. I don't know what it is, but I can save. But if I reboot my machine, it automatically takes it to the other one. It takes it to the other screen. I don't know why. Okay, so this is the guy right here. So if I take this guy and I run this guy, regular skeleton squad, yeah. Well, see, with PoE 2. Come on. Hurry up so I can show this guy. All right. PoE 2. First and foremost, right now, you would take all of these points out. You just put yourself and run down to get these points into here. You'd take all these points out. You'd run straight up, go right over here to get the points into here and there. That automatically takes care of most of your minion damage increasing. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna run these guys right here, skeletal arsonist, and you're gonna get as many of these as you possibly can. You run skeleton arsonist. You do not use raging spirits. You do the infernal, and then you go with the the skeletal archers, and these are just going to be standard run, and then you just go ahead and you will run through the campaign with no problem. You just, while your skeleton archers, as soon as they get their poison arrow configuration up, you run it, you pop it. These guys do so much damage as long as you have the rapid attacks, the multi-shot, and you have the elemental armament. They do a ton of damage, and they do a ton of damage, and will continue to just wipe stuff out. And then when you get past the Act 2, you add in your cleric, and you add in one of your one cleric and everything, and then you just continue through the campaign. It is a easy run, an easy run. If you want to run, the minions are doing everything. I have, and I'm using skeletal arsonists. They're just still very powerful. Now, let's go to something else. I'm trying to run full save, right? And I'm trying to run full save. And the reason why I'm trying to run full save is I'm trying to do something different than what the standard is. So the only reason I put this guy in is because I needed the extra damage. That is the only reason this guy's in. Because what I really want to do,
Quickly.
Another strategy.
is pull these out and apply here. And then when I'm actually doing things, my ignites are supposed to be better. But as you see right there, when I was doing that, I wasn't doing very good damage. Not that great of damage, right? Let me show you. Just that one change. Just that one change.
How can I advise?
Time to change plans.
So I wanted to run this, go to demon form, or go this route, and then go here. This is where I want to go. I want to go this one, in the demon form configuration, and then so. Okay. Doo, 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 doo. All right. Ads gone. Ads are gone, right? Ads are gone. Okay. So since the ads are gone, let me show you. I go back here to the dreadnought, right? This is me having the hound out.
Another corpse to serve me.
See how fast they die? That's because the hounds are righteous fire. The hounds righteous fire. Okay, back. So right now I'm just going through and I am actually killing things faster. It's because of the hound's righteous fire. See, but that takes care of my guy, the thing. Now, I can't get past Act 2 boss. I can't get past the Act 2 boss. Everything's great. I get to Act 2, I can't get past the boss. I do enough damage perfectly going through and get to the Act 2 boss, done. So, and then I spent most of, I spent a lot of my currency enhancing my gear, buying pieces of gear, trying to get more damage, etc., out of the current build, and I just can't get over the DPS line so that I could actually get through Act 2 boss. Well, that's not fun. That's not fun. Like most people don't even like you'll see like there's a game that they have in development, etc., called No Rest for the Wicked, right? So No Rest for the Wicked is so brutal. How often do you see people playing it? They did. Now No Rest for the Wicked has come out with some modifications and things like that, but nobody's playing it. Have you tried anything besides Minions? Yes, I have. I've tried the Wolf, and I did the Wolf, and I got through most of the campaign with the Wolf. I really did. It took me a while to learn what I needed to do to get the Wolf to where he could actually get through the most of the camp. I'm in the interludes right now with the Wolf. So I played the Wolf. I've also played what's it called? A sorcerer, Stormweaver sorcerer. I played that. I like that. I actually like the Stormweaver sorcerer. I'm gonna try that this league. This when it comes out on the 29th. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try the sorcerer instead of doing the Infernalist because I just don't want to. I don't want to run into that bottleneck. If I run into that bottleneck, I am going to flip out. I'm just gonna flip out. I can't have that. It's just, oh, you just don't know. Just thinking about it, I'm starting to break out in hives. I'm starting to get hives. I can't take it. Okay, no, sorry. Just me. I know it's terrible for me to act that way with it, but it is so hard to get excited about a game that when I play it, I know I'm gonna run into a bottleneck and just be like stuck. So with the crossbows and everything like that, I don't like. Okay, so let's just break it down. Let's break it down. Gas arrow kind of crossbow is the standard meta. That's standard meta. What I like to play with the crossbow, armor piercing, high velocity. Yep, you heard it. Armor piercing, high velocity. I don't necessarily like the other. I really, it's like, and it's because, freeze then armor piercing. Yeah, freeze then armor piercing. Which there is these hailstorm rounds. I kind of wanted to try to get high enough that I could try to play with the hailstorm rounds, where it was like they brought it out last league and it was just looked so nice. Somebody was playing it in the video and it was just like dude, and then it was just like things were popping out of the sky and it was just like blam blam, everything was dying. I was like, that is awesome. Getting to that point is where the problem is. Until I can get to that power, I want to play something else, right? But at the same time, it's like, I don't like this. I don't like that play style. It's kind of like me sitting there saying, hey, like I love in Melee, I love Melee in PoE 1. I don't play it very often because it kind of sucks. Let's look at this one build. This build is awesome. I love this build, but it sucks. And the reason I say that is the following. I have problems playing it. I have problems playing it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So we're sitting there and we got the build, right? This build is very awesome. It's just the way to play it is kind of weird for me. Do you see it? It is a great build, but it's a slam build. But like I was saying, great build, just not for me. I can't play it because I don't like the feel of it. Holy Hammer. Yep, it's Holy Hammer. It's a great slam. I do like it, but I can't play it. It just feels weird for me. Feels weird. You know what I mean? And then let's go ahead and go with this one. Which I got this to maps. And I find that this is it's an okay thing. Hold on, let's go ahead. I like this build too, but so with this build, the one problem with it is for me is the DPS is there. Defense isn't. Glass cannon. If something stays up long enough, it will knock me down and kill me. So I have to redesign the build as best I can to get more survivability into it somehow. And I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure that out. But it took me all the way to get to the in the maps to figure out that the build was a failure. See, right there. Just a little bit, bam, and I'm dead. And of course, this is a great build. This one right here is a great build. I tried self-reflecting. It doesn't work real well. I had issues with it. Doesn't do it doesn't do as much damage as I would like it to do, and it doesn't last long enough. It might work with some other tweaks, but it's a terrible situation. So let me show you. I go in here. So the problem I have with this particular build is DPS is not enough. It does look like it is giving a lot of DPS, but it isn't. It really isn't. But what I'm doing is not at all doing a good amount of DPS. comparatively to something else. I have to burn a lot of mana to get it to keep the minions up. And it's also very dependent on the weapon and weapon configuration. Only reason it's doing damage right now is because I got my little fire explosion configuration that I've done for like forever when I do my my chains of command build. It's and it's very effective on the chains of command, and it's because of the area of effect. But when you calculate up the DPS for this build, it is not very high. Not very high at all. I'm not saying it's a utterly terrible build, okay? I'm not, but this is a level 6. Look, I'm level 77 in a level 6 map, I think it is. That's okay. It's okay. I feel that the DPS isn't going to be where it needs to be in the end. This is where my problem is. Okay, so if we look at the POB that I put together, I'm like, okay, I'll have to tweak it a little bit, do a few things, maybe to do this, to get it to where it needs to be. Because what I was trying to do was, and I'm gonna tell you what I was trying to do. I was trying to get the self-reflect to the point where I can get rid of the and use Dark Monarch which doubles my animated weapon of self-reflect. But if I drop the other minions that I have here and I double my output of my animated weapon, it DPS drops by at least a mil. By a million. So I was like, ooh, back to the drawing board with this one. So there was there's some things that we need to work on. And don't get me wrong. And just like this one, I was working on this one. This is one that I've been trying to get working for a couple of leagues now. So this is one I've been working on for a couple of leagues, trying to get it to work. It does work, but it doesn't. Where the problem happens is the what you want to call it? The single target damage. The single target damage is where the issue is. Now, there's a couple of things with this that actually, yeah, definitely need single target and gauntlet. Yeah, yeah. So, this does work out, but there are some things that I'm thinking I will need to do. All right. So, this is where things might change a little bit later on. This could be, it could be good if I can get that for level 30. Oh. Let's do that.
Farewell.
So one of the things that I was doing with this particular build that I was going to try to do and see if I could get to work. Is add a spell slinger component to it. For the single target. And as you can see, I never went back to get it done. I think it'll work. The spell slinger component will work. There are some questions I have, though. And this actually was one of the ones that I was like, this might actually be a good configuration, but getting to this point would be an issue. And then another thing is, show you the other thing that I ran into. Something that I want to do, but I didn't have.
Yes?
I kind of wanted to run that. And if I could get, like, let's see, right now I'm running volley, etc., to get more things.
Be kind if you
But it was a question to me was, is it actually worth it running that? So 30. We'll do another output and just see. So the difference is, if I get rid of volley early to get the wisps, it hurts. Now a 5-link with the wisps, volley increases the extra damage output and puts it into a very good clear configuration. So with a 5-link, it's actually pretty nice because what happens is the wisps, I don't know if y'all know what the wisps do. %, less when used by wisps. Skills will trigger summon sacred wisps on hit, blah, blah. And get them in the windows before the heat wave. I'll talk to you later. Not a problem, man. Hey, I'm about to get off here because I'm about to get me some food, hang out with my son, and see what we got to do. But, hey, you know. But I wanted to kind of explain what the wisps were doing. Chance to use a triggering skill when you fire a projectile with it or with that skill. Chance to use a triggering skill when you fire a projectile with that skill. Okay, so a triggering skill. So that's one of those things I'm like, so let me do that. Ooh, I'll do that. I think we're gonna go out, come back in. I might. Let's try that. Want to try that. Health. There's some changes we can do. I don't like that one. We've got some work. We got some work to do. We got some. I got a idea. Go here. be something I could do there. Pull that one. That one. Let's do that. There is something I can think of, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's try.
Hail God Slayer.
Maximum of 3 tornadoes. Ah, it didn't. Support. What support gyms do? All I'm looking for right now. Is supports that could increase our there's Trinity. Oh, it can't be that. Ah, that's triggered skill, because it's a triggered skill. What I was thinking of was trying to run that as a get that extra from the trigger, but it's a triggered skill. Can't do it. There's a lot of things that just does not work. Energy leech.
You're still here, are you?
Nope, I'm not still here. I left. I disappeared. I'm not there anymore. That sucks. It wouldn't do anything anyway. That doesn't. That would. And then last but not least, increased critical damage support is a very good thing. Let's look in here. Anything that would help out our little tornado. actually do good.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
Fires, projectiles that move rapidly and damage enemies. They're pierced through. They explode after a duration, dealing area damage. Wonder. I'm gonna buy that because I have never used it. Yes, yes, guys. I don't know. It's gonna be. It's not probably not gonna be worth anything, but I wanna see. I wanna see what it does. %, more projectile damage.
Don't hurry back.
Sounds weird, but I want to try it just to see what it looks like. Sure. We're learning, people. We're learning. I like it.
Low on mine.
That's more clear to me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I found the tech that I'm gonna use. I found the tech I'm gonna use. Hey, all right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get on off here. I hope you guys have yourself an excellent day. I hope this has helped you in your quest for ultimate power. Peace out. Yeah, I need to get an ending. I need to do an ending piece. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.